ready to go. All right, VNK 4 Diablo Morada by Vamos. Once again, a NASCAR knockout that I can't wait to spectate. 40 players, a €390 prize pool, and we are on the way, about to kick players from checkpoint 36 and onwards. Remember guys, in the first lap there will be no knockout. We will start knocking out players from the second lap. So we've started and we are on the way, and we see Mid and Rod here in the back together with Moltz, whom I do not know. If I am very honest with you guys, I have not seen Moltz before. So he is driving here, a little bit of lag. So let's jump forward a little bit to Slimo, who's making his way through the field. A little bit of a late start here for Slimo, who of course is the holder of the Day 1 record. 140.12 is on his name. And he is cruising the field like it's not even here. Look at this. Slimo with some crazy lines. Also, Tracker is here. Very nice to see Tracker joining another NASCAR TRACKMANIA event in TRACKMANIA United and not in TM20. So Tracker is here. Very nice. I see Alfu getting passed right now by Slimo. And at the moment, let's see, Devil is taking the lead together with Mu. Oh, I see Plasto is... Oh no, Plasto has to reset. No, this is not going to be... This is not going to be... Plastorex knocked out in the second round. That is not going to happen, guys. That can't be. That is going to be very ugly for him if that would happen. Seems like he made a huge mistake on the wall, right? Had to force stop, full stop reset. And now he's here with TM Master. And remember, guys, we are knocking out 2 players in the second lap. So we are now on 20 checkpoints. We will be checking if that will happen or not. It seems like Plasto already passed Leonard and TM Master here, and now also Moles is passed by Plastorex. But Plastorex is very far from winning this event. I haven't seen this. This is... Whoa. This is kind of crazy. We now see Vamos in the chat. Foster disconnect. So Foster with a disconnect. So 1 player is going to be knocked out at CP 36. Foster is out. And at the moment, Leonard would be knocked out here. Alright, let's jump forward. How are things in the front of the field? We see Devil leading with Focus right behind. Racealite is also there. And then we got a pretty close pack of what seems to be Goro, Racealite, and Dopa fighting for 3rd place position there. We got 5 players really close together. Then we got Kush at a distance. Chupasti overtaking Stiko here. Very interesting. All right, let's see. Where is... Ooh, this is an interesting battle for the first knockout, guys. Look at this. We got TM Master, we got Moltz, and we got Leonard, who are all going to struggle not to be the first one knocked out. Will it be TM Master here? Or will it be Moltz? It could still be both. TM Master now with an attack. Moltz trying to defend his last position, or second to last, I should say. But it seems like... Oh, he's lagging a bit. He now made a mistake, so TM Master is looking fine. TM Master should take this easy and not be the first one knocked out. Ooh, these lines from TM Master, but he is going to do it. TM Master is going to survive. Moltz is going to be the first one knocked out. CP36. He is kicked, and with that, we have started knocking players. As we see Shiva make a big mistake, so Moltz the first one out. And now TM Master and Leonard could be at risks of being knocked out here. And we see also Plastorex in place 36. This is an upset here. This is extraordinary. All right. It will take some time before they reach the finish. Let's see the best times here. because that is going to be important as well. Devil with a 142.19. Dopa with a 141.97. So Dopa at the moment... No, Focus with a 141.13 is, I think, going to be the best time at the moment. Yeah, that has to be. All right, Focus on the fastest lap right now. 141.13. Very nice. We're going to keep a close eye on that as well. Let's see. Who is going to be knocked? Middenrod. Oh, no. Middenrod is going to miscalculate. He's going to give up as well, I think. He gave up. All right, Middenrod gave up, which means we will have only one knockout, and that will probably be TM Master. Or Skater? No way. What is Skater doing in place 36? He is not feeling well. Can TM Master make an upset here? That would be absolutely amazing. For TM Master and not for Skater, but he's not going to do it because this is the last turn. Skater is going to pass the finish. TM Master is going to be knocked out in place 37. And now Skater and Leonard are at risk of being knocked out here because Plasto is snacking through the field like he's an absolute madman. He's just snacking everyone. Marius is there as well. That is very interesting to see. Let's jump forward a little bit. Nothing really changed here. Dopa improved his time, but not quite as good as Focus PB. Devil is still leading the pack. So Devil in front. And he has a respectable distance here to Dopa. This is very, very interesting. Devil. Oh, and Dopa with a little wall touch. It's not too much. It might even be one of the best places to make a mistake like that. Touch the wall and just continue like this. Dopa is going to lose 2 places. He is going to lose, I think, around, let's see. I think like 2 seconds he's going to lose. Dopa in 4th position. And Devil is absolutely cracked right now. He's doing very, very well. All right, let's quickly see. Leonard has to reset, so he will be knocked out for sure. Skater is probably going to be knocked out because Marks is far away. And I don't know why Skater is getting knocked out. Usually he would be doing quite well. But this time, it is going to be a knock for Skater. In place 35, he's going to be knocked. Fruit Leonard is going to be knocked in place 36. And that is how we are eating through the field, guys. Leonard out. And Skater out. There we go. And why is... that's weird. Shiva is behind Skater in the... Okay, that's interesting. There we go. Alright, so now it's Shiva and Mike at risk of being knocked out here. And it seems like Mike is battling with Mars 6 or Mars CX. Marks. I don't know. There are many ways to say that. But let's see. Mike is going to have a little battle. It will go on for like 40 more seconds, which gives us time to jump once again to the front of the race. Devil still leading 89 checkpoints. His PB is a 41.67, so he is spicing it up here. Racerlight 41.68, ever coming closer. Dopamine 41.70. The top 3 of this race is very, very close. Kush also on a 73, but he made a very big mistake right now. It seems like Focus still is the fastest one. 1:41.13 is going to be his race PB, and that will, or well, not will, but might earn him the €30 prize for the fastest lap. Oh, Shiva, no! Shiva is going to be knocked for sure. And then it will be Marks, because I think Mike overtook Marks. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So Mike overtook Marks. Mike is going to survive one more round, at least. Marks is going to be knocked out. Shiva is also going to be knocked out. All right. Shiva in place 34, Marks in place 33, and now we got Mike in place 32 as last player of the field. Then we got this user is not registered. And who is that? That is Lolo. All right, great name, Lolo. Yo, Skater, one huge crash. Yeah, we saw it with Plasto as well. And look at this, Blitze is here. Why is Blitze here? What is Blitze doing? He should be should be a top 16 driver at least, but he's not. At least not at the moment. So Blitze is struggling. We see Plasto in place 25, which is absolutely insane. He should be at the front of the field, but Plasto made a huge mistake in lap 1. In the wall ride, had to hard reset, and now he is doomed. He will never win this event anymore, which is a shame because I expected a lot from him actually. Let's quickly see. Devil Goro is now into the top 3. And where is Dopa? Dopa in 12th position. He made a mistake. So Dopa is not here. And that is very interesting to see. Dopa in 12th. That might not be Dopa taking this event down. Devil is leading for a long time. Very interesting. Let's follow it. Well, we got Lolo and Mike here. Placed 32 and 31. And they will be respectively the knockouts of this round. Lolo in place 31 and Mike in place 32 are going to be knocked out. And the next one is Blitze. Yo, Marco. Thanks for following, by the way. I saw that. Are we going to open the windows? Ooh, ooh. Not yet, not yet. It's not yet spiced. It's not yet that spicy. Oh my god, that's a very old reference, man. I appreciate you just bringing that into the chat because I know exactly what that's about. Nobody in the world would ever say that, but I know it. Alright. Blitze. Is Blitze going to be knocked out here? What am I witnessing right now, guys? Is this the great Frenchman Blitze? The Blitze who proclaims to be NASCAR elite. And, well, he's showing elite skills now because he's overtaking both D8 and kart slalom here in one wall ride, basically. And that might save him from the butcher. And he might not be knocked out yet this round. But I think the future for Blitze NASCAR elite is very grayish at the moment. It is not looking very good. But let's see if he can survive maybe one more round. Kart Slalom is going to go into the wall. D8, whom I also have not seen yet, is behind him. And they will be the next 2 knockouts of this round. Place 30 is for D8. Place 29 is for Kart Slalom. And we are ever getting closer to the top 16 and 1 knockout per round. But we are not there yet, guys. Let's quickly jump forward again. Devil still leading the race, did not make a single mistake and is very, very far out from Focus as well. Let's see Focus CP here. Focus 114, where Devil had 1.9. So Devil is 5 seconds ahead of Focus here, which is absolutely crazy. Racealite in the top 3 as well. Focus not with the best round anymore. It is Devil with a 141.0, who is actually leading the best lap scoreboard now as well, I think. We can check that for sure later. Mew is also super close. Mew in top 6 here as well. Stiko is also hanging on. Dopa is not yet fast enough. Chupasti is DC'd, which means we have 1 knockout this round. And it might be Blitze. And Blitze is going to make another mistake. And if Mia Mimi, whom we have seen in the chat already, if Mia Mimi can stay in front of Blitze here, Blitze will be knocked out in 27th place. And he will not be happy with that. He will actually be pretty angry with that performance, I am pretty sure. So let's see. Mia Mimi, couple turns. Yeah, she's doing well. Where's Blitze? Too far. Blitze is too far. Blitze is going to be knocked out in place 27. It just happened. Blitze is out. GG's. And he's gone. Blitzer 27. Now, Miyamimi and Marius, the next targets for Butcher Vamos, who is really spicing things up with the knockouts here. We are moving fast. Plasto is here actually as well. Plastorex is not having a good time on this map after his huge crash in round 1. He has not managed to crawl back in any way or form through the field, and he is still in place 24. Actually, he crawled back from last place to 24, which is impressive, but it is not going to bring him anything here. He is, at some given point in time, going to be knocked out in this race. But I think first Miyamimi and Marius. Or maybe Marius can pull a trick out of the hat here. The legend Marius, who's basically playing all TRACKMANIA events in the world. Here he is again today as well. And he has set his sights on Plastorex, but I do not think he needs a mistake from Plastorex. Oh, it's Leander with a mistake. No, Leander with the mistake. And he's going to be overtaken by Marius. And then it doesn't even matter what Plasto is going to do. Plasto is going to survive. Marius is going to survive. It will be Leander and Miyamimi knocked out here. Yes, it will, because Plasto is passing the finish right now, so he is safe. So Leander is knocked out in place 25. Miyamimi is going to be knocked out in place 26. I think she can be happy with that place 26. It's in this field, it's not too bad. I think she will be pretty happy with that, but let's see when she returns to the chat, because I know she will. And then we can ask her, but let's see. All right, what happened here? Because I also see Angle here. I see Mikey here. Plasto now all of a sudden putting on the booster, overtaking the whole field. So he is actually in the zone right now. Marius is threatened with a knockout. Angle is threatened with a knockout as well. Let's jump to that in 1 minute. Let's first see what's going on in front of the field. Ooh, Devil. Super close to being bugged. But he's going to save it, and he is going to stay in first place, which is very, very impressive. Devil has been leading this race from start to finish. Can he keep it up? Many, many more rounds to go for the Dane, and we will keep a close eye on him for sure. Racerlight in second position now, overtaking Focus. Nice battle there for second position. Racerlight and Focus both giving it their all. Slimo not too far behind. Very interesting as well. Goro is actually also not too far behind. I think he's only like 1 second away. Mew has Goro in his sights, but that's a long stretch. Skywalker is there, Stiko is there, Kush is there, Miraco is there, and that is the top 10 where Dopa, Spider are not present. Let's jump back to Marius. Let's see where he is. Marius on the brink of getting knocked out here, as well as Mikey. Oh no, but Plasto is standing still, and where is Mikey? No way Mikey is going to overtake Plasto. This is no way. No way, it will be super close for the finish. Who's going to be knocked? It will be... No! Who was it? No way. No way that Vamos can catch that. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I am very afraid to call who was knocked there. I cannot say that. For sure, Vamos will look at the screens there. Tap? I was too late, I think. It's Plasto who's out. Okay, he's out. Wow, I didn't see that. Holy shit. A photo finish for a knockout. So Plasto kicked. And then Marius should also be kicked. Yes, he will. It is a little bit weird in the scoring now, because Marius should be below Plasto actually. It is Marius in 24th place and then Plasto in 23rd place. I'm pretty sure about that. 0.02? No way. Mikey didn't play since SNC. His consistency is crazy. Yeah, he did very well. And he is doing very well. Marius is asking if he's 23rd or 24th. I'm pretty sure he's 24th. No, he can't be 23rd, right? Because Plasto was... Couldn't find your name, but I'm writing everything down. I'm not sure about this. But anyways, we continue with the race. And there are other players going to be knocked out. Mikey's going to be knocked out. Can Angle pull something out of the hat here? Oh no, he can't. He's going to crash at the end. So it will be Mikey and Angle knocked out. A lot of things happening right now, guys. I'm sure Vamos is pretty busy now. But it's Mikey out in 22. Angle out in 21. Marius is indeed 24. Which makes sense because Plasto was clearly ahead of Marius there. And then it's Forber Daniel and Alfu now at risk of being knocked. Let's quickly jump forward again. Devil is leading. We are missing Racerlight here. Racerlight now behind Miraco in place 10, where he was just 2 rounds ago in 2nd place behind Devil. And look at this, he's there with Dopamine. So the absolute NASCAR legends are making mistakes here today. Dopamine and Racerlight, and they are not even in the top 8. It is absolutely crazy. We see Skywalker in 5th position. I am very, very surprised by that, and he is driving very, very well. Slimo in a great battle with Focus and Goro for 2nd place, and the only one who is an alien today is Devil. That man is not to be trifled with. He is leading from start to now. Let's see if he can keep it up. All right. It seems like in the back of the field that Alfu and Faber Daniel, while they are close in terms of driving, they are not close to the rest of the field because Manuelito is miles out. They will be knocked together. One crash, but what happened to Blitze? Blitze also crashed at the wall ride, I think. If I remember correctly, Blitze went rip in the wall ride. All right, Alfu. Place 19, Faber Daniel, place 20. We are moving to the first place, guys. Almost. Only one more round to knock out here. Oh, Mew with a crazy crash. Oh no, Mew standing still. That is actually very bad. But he is super far in front of Traeger because Traeger is not even overtaking him. Wow. Wow, Mew was far, he was very far ahead. That's crazy how far the top 10 of the field is from the rest of the field. That is absolutely insane. All right, we keep our eye here. Andrew has left, I think. Where's Andrew? Where is Andrew? Andrew is not here, but he was there a moment ago. So I think with Andrew leaving, it will only be Manuelito. And it is now indeed confirmed that Andrew has retired. And it will only be Manuelito who is going to be knocked out. And then we will be on the first page of the tournament for the first time today, guys. We go down to 16 players from 40 to 60. Took us a while here. Remember, guys, this is just as much as an endurance race as it is a knockout race. Because this is lasting for a long time. Will there be a restart with top 16? As far as I know, there will be no restart, and we just continue driving. There you go. Andrew 18, Manuelito 17, and we are back on the first page with Ole, Estis, and Nitro battling for knockout here, guys. Remember, we are now in 1 knockout per round. If I am not mistaken. Yes, 16 players left, 1 KO per lap. Phase starts now. So this is the moment where we will be watching this great battle, because Ole, Nitro, and Estis are battling for 16th, 15th, and 14th place here. Let's see who is going to be knocked out first. We are approaching finish line, and Ole is having some troubles. Let's see if the Norwegian can put some pressure on the other two. Now, that was a very good wall ride. He picks up some pace, and look at this. He comes very close and now officially joins the other two. Let's see if he can keep up the pace here. Nitro is about to get overtaken by Ole, but can he do it? Absolutely great battle here for 16th. Oh, but Nitro goes in the wall, and it's Estis and Ole who are just going to cruise it out now and start the battle all over again. Nitro is ripped. And Ole and Estis are going to survive. Meanwhile, let's jump forward here with Slimo, Kush, Goro, Focus, And Devil's still leading. That is absolutely crazy. Crazy drive so far by Devil. I will be very impressed if he keeps this up. That would be an extraordinary performance by him. Nitro, yo, GG. Well done, man. 16th place in a field like this. That is absolutely great already. Maybe you wanted a little bit more, but that was a great fight together with Ola and Estes. But in the end, Nitro is going to be knocked out in 16th position. And we are now going to focus on the battle for 15th and 14th position. It is still Estes battling Ola, with a small advantage to Estes here, but it is only very, very small. So let's see who is going to take it here. Estes or Ola? Both can do it. The problem for both is that if they win this small battle here, for 14th place it is, there is nothing in front of them because the rest of the field is far, far away. So they might save one more place, but then the journey ends, or somebody has to do like a super hard reset, but I do not see that happen in this moment in time. Oh, what happened to Spider? Spider is not too far actually. I thought he was way further. No, he is not far at all. He is not far at all, so anything could happen still. Spider is going to survive this round. Yes. And then, Estes or Ola, it looks like Estes is going to win that battle. Yes, he is. Ola, 15th position. Yo, Andrew, wrong button for me. Oh, no, man. That is so, so sad. Alright, Ola, 15th position. On to Estes, who is 14th, who is actually not too far off Spider, but the French legend is not going to make a weird mistake anytime soon. Or is he? Let's quickly jump forward. Devil, still leading. Focus, many, many, many seconds behind Devil. Like, really a lot. I don't know how much, but he is very far behind. Goro still has Focus in its sights, but he is also far away. Slimo is there. Kush is there. Skywalker is there. Stiko is fighting with Dopamine, who's doing an extraordinary comeback. Razorlight in the top 10. Miraco completes the top 10. Then we got Mew in 11th. Trager in 12th. Spider in 13th, who is about to snack Trager here. And Estes seems to be just too far away. So it might be Estes. Oh no, it's Mew with a reset. It is Mew with a reset. And can Estes overtake Mew and knock him out here? That would be crazy. Mew lost a lot of speed. It was a hard reset. We see Mew driving there. I think he picked it up just enough. Oei, 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 oei. That is playing with fire, Mew. It is. Oh, he makes a mistake again. No, it's going to be Mew. Estes is going to overtake Mew, and it will be Mew in 14th position who's going to be knocked out. Oh, Mew is going to be so mad again. Oei, oei, oei. I see Mew already in the chat going absolutely bonkers on his own performance. And he's going to finish in 14th position after what seemed to be a hard reset and a huge crash for him. And that means that Estes is going to survive one more round. At least for now. Trager is snacked by Spider. And then Miraco completes the top 10. Goro is... Goro overtook Focus, which means Focus made a mistake. Yes, he did, because Slimo is not too far away. Devil still leading. It is absolutely crazy. Ay, 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 ay. I blame Vamos. I got a random loop bug costing 6 seconds. Oh no, Ola. So sad. It were great battles though. Assuming Mew would make same mistake. Yeah, I don't know. We've seen players make a mistake and then having to hard reset on the checkpoint. Not that checkpoint, but the checkpoint before that Estes just passed. Alright, Estes, he is coming closer to Trager, but I do not... Oh no, Trager just made a mistake. Caster Curse, guys. Caster Curse for Trager, maybe. It was not a big mistake, but it was a mistake. And this gives Estes some hope. Trager with less speed But it might not be enough for Estes. No, it will not be enough. It will be the Dutchman surviving. Oh, Spider with a reset on start finish. No way. It is Estes who is going to be knocked out. Spider is going to hard reset on start finish, which means that he will surely be knocked out this round in 12th position. We see Estes in 13th, Spider 12th, Traeger 11th. Oei. Spider hard reset on start finish. He must have flown out of the map in that right-hander. Oh, and now all hope is gone for Spider. It is done for the Frenchman, who held on to top 12 for a long time, which is very honorable. But he will die in this round, and he is taking his car with it, and he will be knocked out. That seems to be 100%. Or Traeger is going to make 3 hard stops, but he won't. Spider gonna be knocked. Alright, let's quickly jump the field. Traeger 11, Miraco 10, Racealite 9, which surprises me. Racealite not having the best of evenings for his high standards. Stico holding on to top 8. That is somewhat surprising and somewhat isn't surprising. Skywalker in top 7. That is surprising. I think Skywalker is doing absolutely great. Dopa in 6th. He is probably not going to win this event, which is a surprise in itself already. Kush in 5. Slimo in 4. Focus in 3. Goro in 2. And Devil in a league of his own. Still cruising in 1st position. Alright. Yo, Mew, what's going on? Absolute lame crash. Mew. Why? There you go. Spider out, 12th position. He's done. After a big mistake. Hard reset on start finish for the Frenchman, and he will not make it into the top 10. Traeger might be the last player we are going to knock out before reaching the top 10, and then we are going to analyze again match PBs, because there are 30 euros to be earned to the player who is going to drive the fastest time in this match and simultaneously reaching the top 10. So get your calculators ready and put your glasses on, because we will need some eyes for this. Traeger is going to be knocked. That is 100%, because Miraco is far away. So let's take a look at the PBs. Miraco 41.78. Racealite 41.26. Stico 42.22. So he is not that fast, but he's holding on in top 8. 41.89 for Skywalker. 40.74 for Dopa. 41.50 for Slimo. 40.82 for Kush. 41.11 still for Focus. Did not improve, but that's not a problem because that's a fast time. 41.31 for Goro and 40.78 for Devil. So Dopa just leading the PBB leaderboard right now with a 74 against Devil's 78. Who is going to beat that? That is the question. Let's see. Traeger here in his last seconds of this race is now going to be knocked out in 11th position. Well done to Traeger. I think that is a great performance for the Dutchman there. Well done. Alright, nobody is in front of Miraco. Racealite seems to be far away. Also nobody there. Stico is alone. Well, not entirely alone. Skywalker is in his sights. Dopa is alone. Slimo sees Kush. Kush now sees Goro, because I think Goro made a mistake. Yeah, Goro made a mistake. Way slower than Kush and Focus here. So Goro is going to give away 2nd place to Focus and is now threatened by Kush for 3rd position as well. Focus holding on in 2nd position. Devil still leading. What are we seeing here, guys? A magnificent race for Devil so far. Can he keep it up? That is the question. Can he keep it up? It is all about keeping it up there and not making any mistake. Miraco is going to make a mistake. And Racealite is going to cross the finish right now. So Miraco is going to be knocked out in 10th position. I assume Racealite is going to be knocked out in 9th, because Stico and Skywalker are basically too far away. Let's see. we are going to keep an eye on the front of the field now a little bit. Because that is where it happens. Yo, Spider, what's going on? 12th position for you, guy. Let me know what you think of it. I think that was a decent and honorable performance, but I'm not sure if you personally are happy with that. Devil is still cruising, man. It is absolutely insane, the mental ability and the focus that this man got right now. So crazy. Miraco is indeed finished in 10th position. We could see that already some time ago. And yeah, look at that. Stico is far out. He is far out from Razorlight. So Razorlight might not be making the top 8 today, which is not something I would have predicted before this race. It's fine for a chill event. Got fun. Nice. Very good. That is indeed what it's all about. Competitive mixed with fun here in the VNK4 on Diablo Morada by Vamos again, and he succeeded again, which of course we know from him. One of the most consistent TRACKMANIA NASCAR builders in the history of TRACKMANIA NASCAR, has delivered us a map again that has been competitive and fun for a wide range of players, which is very difficult to do, guys. Do not underestimate that. And with that, we see a highly competitive player be knocked out here in Razorlight. 9th position for him. He will not be happy with that at all. I know that for sure, as he is going to miss out on top 8. And we are going to jump to Stico, the one and only legend, who might be knocked out in 8th position here. Let's quickly jump the field again. Stico, Skywalker, Dopa, Slimo, Kush, Focus and Goro have been on each other's tail for a long time. For a really long time. I really hope this will be 2nd or maybe even 1st place finish. Well, I do not hope 1st place, because then Devil made a huge mistake. Look at how far Devil is out here. That is absolutely insane. Let's see. Devil is going to go into the right 180 right now. Let's see when Focus and Goro are going to arrive there. That will take a long time, guys. Look at that. They are not even close to that point yet. Not even close yet. Left-hander. Now they are approaching. And now they are in the right-hander. That is absolutely crazy. Devil is beasting, slaughtering, and bossing this field at the moment. Absolutely crazy. Fastest lap at the moment is for Dopa, if nothing changed. Let's quickly see. Nothing is changing here. Skywalker is going to survive. That means that Stico is going to be knocked out in 8th position, which I think he will be happy with. Stico with a knock, 8th position. Alright, Stico is not going to have the fastest lap time. Razorlight and Miracle also for sure not. Skywalker not. Dopa with a 40.74. And he was battling with... Ooh, Kush improved as well to a 40.76. And then it's Devil on a 40.78. Wow, that is crazy. And we see Devil make a small mistake here now. But Dopa on a 74, Kush on a 76, and Devil on a 78. That is absolutely crazy. So at the moment, Dopa is leading that. And, oh, look at this. Kush with Slimo very close together, and also with Dopa all of a sudden. Guys, this wasn't the case some minutes ago. It was... spread out way further. So that is very interesting. All right. 8th place is for Stico. Skywalker is going to be 7th because that is a big gap. But look at this. Look at this, because this will be a very, very interesting fight. And we are also almost in the money, guys. 6th place means 10 euros, and we are going to count up from there. So all these players driving right now. Oh, Slimo make a mistake. Skywalker is too far away. Slimo will be fine. Everyone in the money right now, as Skywalker is going to be knocked out in 7th position. We got Slimo, Dopa, Kush, Focus, Goro, Devil still driving. And even though he made a mistake, Devil is still so far away from second place. What a beast run by Devil so far. Absolutely insane. Yo, Stico, welcome to the chat. Great drive, man. I think you can be happy with that. All right, let's focus on the battle at hand here. We are battling for 6th position. We are battling for 30 euros, as 6th position is 10 and 5th position is 30 euro prize. Let's see if Slimo can threaten Dopamine here. Or maybe... oh, wait. Kush? Where is Kush? Oh, no. Kush disappeared. Kush is gone. It will be 6th place for Kush. Why? Where is Kush? Did he give up? No way. Oh, Kush left the game. That is so sad. Kush was in front of Dopa and Slimo. But Kush is going to be 6th place. That is absolutely crazy, because that gives both Slimo and Dopamine a free pass and a free move onto 30 euros instead of 10 and into 5th place. All right, so no knock this round. Slimo is not getting knocked even though he's last. No knock. We are knocking one out at CP 450. If you can see that as well, writing left bottom hand corner. Vamos is confirming that there. And now Slimo is at risk. All right, let's quickly jump. Slimo is not too far behind Dopa, but Dopa is... Actually, he's not too far behind Focus. Focus is still battling with Goro here. Although Goro has a little bit of an advantage right now. Devil is in a complete league of his own. He is cracked. He is fired up. He is not making any big mistake. It is absolutely crazy. Where the fuck did Blitzer finish? He finished there in place 27. That is exactly where Blitzer finished. And that was not too good. Blitzer is the resident channel Muppet. Yes, he is. Alright, Slimo is making moves onto Dopa. Will it be enough? Will it be enough? The teacher and the student, if we can call him that. Dopa the teacher, Slimo the student. No, that's in no way, shape or form any close to what the current situation is there. But oh no, it's Focus with a big mistake. It's a standstill reset for Focus. Slimo and Dopa are going to get a free pass again, and it's Focus who's going to be knocked out. No. Oh, he moves from 3rd position to 5th, and he's going to be knocked. He gains 30 euros for his efforts, but he will not be happy with that. Oh no, Focus. Huge mistake there. And again, Slimo and Dopa are just passing. That is crazy. Slimo should be knocked out, or should have been knocked out in 6th, and now he's 4th. Because 2 players made mistakes, or did, I don't know what Kush did, but he was out. But oh, Focus, man, there he is in the chat. That was a crazy battle, man, between you and Goro all race. We've seen you basically from I don't know, lap 5 or something. Oh, Slimo, ooh, that's a headache. And that is Slimo going to be out in 4th position 100%. So Dopa on the podium, it seems like. Goro and Devil both on checkpoint 61. Ooh, Devil made a mistake. Devil made a mistake because they are now both, well, almost on the same checkpoint, but Devil is not that far ahead of Goro anymore. Ooh, Devil, please keep it up, man. Yeah, Goro only 1 CP. They were actually, for a second there, they were on the same CP. Alright, Slimo is going to be knocked. That is a fact. Dopa is too far behind Goro and Devil to make it any more exciting, at least for now. So let's stay on Goro. And let's see what happens to Devil. Because he is trying for all his life to hold on to 1st position, which should be rightfully his. I mean, that is the only thing I can say. Devil has put up a show that we have not seen before many times. He is driving almost flawless, and he's defending that first position. Indeed, Slimo knocked in 4th position after Focus, Kush, Skywalker, and Stiko, who completed top 8. We move into top 3 now with Dopa there, Goro there, Devil there. So Slimo earns himself 40 euros. Top 3 is 50, 60, and 70 euros from place 3, 2, 1 respectively, together with tags, bronze, silver, and gold tags to the top 3, and also the VNK champion Discord role to the winner. Dopa is too far, and also I think Goro is too far to threaten Devil here. I've never had an Endurance this good, says Focus. Yeah, your performance here was absolutely crazy. Very, very nice to see. So congratulations on the 5th position, even though there was a big mistake there in the heat of the moment. But it is what it is. And a top 5 in this field, you can be proud of that, man. That is something to be proud of. So well done. All right. Surprisingly, at least for me, surprisingly, Dopamine is not winning VNK4. Ladies and gentlemen, it has happened. Dopamine, the absolute legend, the alien himself, the Danish Dynamite, is going to grab himself a 3rd place finish, 50 euros and the bronze tags for his efforts, and he's going to be knocked out in 3rd position. And then we got only Goro and Devil left, and I'm pretty sure Dopa will earn himself indeed another 30 euros. Well said, Miyamimi, for the fastest lap time. I'm pretty sure Dopa got that with only 200 of a second between him and Kush, and then between Kush and Devil. It was absolutely close there. Now let's spectate Devil, and if he's not going to make a very big mistake, he's going to be the winner of VNK4 on Diablo Morada this time, outlasting a field of 40 players, earning himself 70 euros, a gold tag, and a nice fancy Discord role to go with it there. And I have to say, even though Goro is also from another planet today, because he drove very well, Devil has earned himself this title 100%. Last couple turns for Devil as he is cruising himself to eternal victory on VNK4. Very, very well done. Congratulations to Devil winning this edition. There you go. Goro in 2nd place is going to finish his round, and he can celebrate that, because that is a huge performance from him as well. And Devil is going to be your winner of the VNK4 Diablo Morada by Vamos. We've seen another very, very successful event, and there you go. Your winner is Devil after a crazy run. That has to be said. That is absolutely insane. I am very impressed by Devil's driving here. Wow. That pace is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And indeed, like Vamos is saying, the champ remains the champ. Devil, he loves KOs. He's doing very well. He's going to rack in another crown. My man saw no one on the CPs for 90% of the map. That is absolutely crazy. And indeed, the back-to-back for Devil is there. Congratulations and a big shout out to him. Let's quickly go over all the standings, because we got 5 minutes to do so. Devil, the winner of this event, once again, back-to-back VNK winner. Goro in an honorable 2nd place. And as Vamos is confirming, Dopa, who finished in 3rd position, improved his time to a 1:40.55. So he's going to earn himself 30 euros. That is very, very good. Then we see Slimo, Focus, Kush, Skywalker, Stiko, Racerlight, and Miracle complete the top 10. We see Traeger, Spider, Estes, Mew, Ola, and Nitro complete the top 16.